Spanking.
Yo, this is your boy Matt from Matchbook Custom. I'm wearing my glasses because I look very tired today. But anyway, this is an in-between episode of... No, this is an episode, sorry. It's mid-January, the weather's shit, we're all tired. Working in a bike shop is not the best in this time of year, but hey-ho. This is an episode of Inbetween Gears. I thought I'd do the first one of 2026, so keep your eyes... Keep watching. So I've got to figure. I'm going to wing this episode and figure out the content as we go along. But I thought one of the first interesting things I'm going to show you guys is this bike has come in for burning oil, and usually it's something like rings or stem cell seals or I don't know, something going on with the head gasket and whatnot. However, on this video, and I'm hoping Sam's not put his tools away yet, but he's going to show you. Do you see this rear cylinder liner here? I've got to get a good angle. I don't know if that's in focus, but you shouldn't be able to get... look at that. So it's not flush, and the liner itself has crept up one side. That's a 7th thou feeler gauge. And it's the first time I've ever seen that, and I've been working with these for a long time. So it might happen more often than you think, but that's it. So this one was one of our interesting ones for 2026. Hold on, let me get that again. You shouldn't be able to get that gap through there. And if you imagine the cylinder head, trying to clamp down and squash the gasket, it's just going to be sat on that liner and not actually clamping up. So, hence, we're burning oil. What else we got on the go? I've got to get on with, so in between my powder coating, I've got to get on with HMS. The plan is to get the fork covers on, decide on colours for the engine. I'm hoping Matt will have the paintwork back at some point soon. I've got to get the rear mudguard mounted, the seat mounted, and then get it well on our way. Always going on, but what I'm doing whilst I'm waiting for some parts to bake out the oven is we're doing an ABS delete. And then at the tops here, I'm going to put the covers that I have here on. I'm debating whether or not to bring the covers down to here to give it that full length chunky look, or just keep them at the top, but we'll have a play with that. Sam's nerding out and just figuring out all sorts of weird things. And so a couple of things I want to go through today is we're changing the way we're doing things here at Matchbook Custom. Instead of me being the organiser and getting the work done, Melissa's now full-time and in charge. Hopefully this will make the whole experience a little bit smoother, a little bit more organised, and give me time to focus on getting work done, bike sales, powder coating, building a business, and generally just trying to get the place growing as we should. Say hi, Paul.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah. Okay, so new things for 2026. I'm going to go logically through the build. She's organising parts, so if you do need any bookings or any work from us, you need to contact Melissa on the number below. Don't ask me what it is now because I can't remember. My mobile phone is not the best way to get hold of me. If I'm working, I'm just not going to lie, I'm just going to ignore it. Send me a message by all means, but I won't get back to you straight away. It'll be whenever I can. If you want immediate assistance, the best way is through the work number. When I go upstairs, I'll repeat that for you. So in the workshop, what we're going to be doing, pretty much the same, continuing on, focusing on getting work through. Powder coating is something that I want to still try and grow, which has gone insanely well so far. We just need to get it refined as in the processes, and then I need to find a separate building to do it all in because it's quite intrusive and obstructive to what we actually do in the workshop. I'm going to be coming out of the workshop on a full-time basis anyway to concentrate on the things discussed earlier: sales, powder coating, growing, valeting, growing the business in general. I'm going to do that owner thing where I can just pick and choose what I want to do. So I want to, whilst these guys are doing all the work, so to speak, I want to do the fun stuff. So I want to kind of build those bikes and, you know, pick and choose jobs and, I don't know, take owner privilege, I guess. As you can see, we've got loads going on. Angelo's ceramicing Stefan's bike. Hold on, let me squeeze in.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry.
So here we go. I'm just about to ceramic this lovely front wheel.
Let's have a look. This is one of our powder coated front wheels.
So we're going to go on to this gorgeous colour here, as you can see it. Checked it nicely with the ceramic coat.
What I'm going to do shortly is when Angelo gets to polishing the tank and stuff, we'll do a time lapse or something to show what he does. But one of Angelo's mission is that he's going to be here a little bit more often next summer, or the summer coming. So if you do want anything, give Melissa a shout and she'll get booked in. And if you want to speak to Angelo direct, give him a shout.
Absolutely, guys.
I'm going to do HMS engine, I think, in this Shocker Yellow, which I'm hopefully start this week. Last year, I think we were Motorcycle Storehouse's best independent customer. We also now stock the Muck-Off range, of which Angelo uses now all the equipment and whatnot to do his valeting side of stuff. We're still going to use the Diamond Bright for the ceramic coating because of the guarantee that those guys offer. The other things that I want to talk about is this date that keeps getting moved for the shop. Obviously, I've spent a shitload of money doing this place out. When I first got here, it was two dusty, empty barns, and we've tried to kind of do it up in the style that I want to do things in, and I think we've succeeded. We've not done too bad out of two dusty old barns. But what we're waiting for is the local council to give us planning permission, or not us, but the owners of the yard, to give us planning permission on a couple of new buildings. And the idea is, once they get the planning permission accepted, then hopefully within 2 to 3 months, I'm personally hoping 2 to 3 months would be nice before the start of the season really kicks in. April time, to be in a new building, and if not completely set up, well on its way to being set up. So this place is going to change significantly. If they don't get planning permission, then you'll see a very panicky Matt, at which point we'll have to, I don't know, rethink everything. Scary. We want to stock more arty stuff from local artists, English artists, as well as some of the stuff that I've been getting from abroad. And then in the new place, we're going to try and continue this kind of art gallery vibe, I think. However, instead of me hoarding all of this stuff, I might stick a price on it and see if anybody wants to buy it. But I don't know, we'll see about that, I'm not sure. We are also doing a recommendation voucher, so if you recommend somebody for a service, a new customer to us for a service, and they come in and tell us that you've recommended them, we will send you a £50 voucher towards your next service. And yes, you can collect as many as you like, so get recommending and make sure you get your vouchers from us. We're also stocking the Iron Principles t-shirts. These guys are kind of an Americana motor vehicle type brand, a pair of brothers. They've got a cool as shit, or their dad's got a cool as shit shovel head that was at the Head to the Shed show. I would fully recommend those guys, but yeah, we're stocking all their stuff in here. I'm not going to touch it because I'm covered in powder, but that's decent. Also, the Head to the Shed t-shirts, we've got loads of these in stock, as well as our own beautiful stuff. The biggest changes that we've got for the start of the year is focusing on me. Melissa's going to be your point of contact for any work that you want doing. You can give me a shout for advice and prices and whatnot, but realistically, if you want that callback guaranteed, give Melissa a shout on the telephone number, which is
01780 753 152.
01780 753
152.
152. As I said, my mobile number is going to be, it's going to become a work number, but it's not going to be the most reliable way of getting hold of me. And also at the same time, when you message through social media, there's like 3 or 4 of us that do our social media, so stop sending those messages that you send me with rudeness on there, as in naked ladies and videos that I don't really
I see them all.
don't want to see. Melissa sees everything. If you do want that quicker, guaranteed callback and service, then yeah, Melissa's your person to go to. I mean, these are mint. Just look how shiny that is. Flawless. Yo, so it's the end of the day. I'm staying late to do a bit of powder coating for some of HMS's parts. And I just thought I'd round up what I video today, which is pretty much nothing, to be honest with you. I hate January with a passion. It's always a slow time of year. Everybody's broke from Christmas. It's wet, it's dark. All it's done is piss it down today, so I don't know. There's not really a lot going on to film that's interesting. I'll finish the video by rounding up where we're going in 2026, where I want to be by the end of the year, and what I would like Matchbook Custom to look like come summertime, I guess. The powder coating side of things has taken off significantly, and we're doing pretty well with it, to be honest with you. We can't at the moment cope with the amount of work that we're getting in because we're only a small setup. So we've changed what we do to literally just bikes that ride into us and ride away at our customers. The plan is to change that once we get into new premises or I find a different premises, because we just don't have the capacity or space to operate like a proper powder coat shop. It's a double-edged sword because it is small. It means we can focus on what we're doing and do a good job. But at the same time, what we're doing isn't paying the bills. The oven's been on 20 days straight and I haven't charged for powder coating yet, so I don't quite know what that's going to cost. Ignorance is bliss. I'm hoping on the 20th of January we'll get our planning permission through, and I'm hoping come March, April time we will be in a new premises, which is a bit more visible, a bit more accessible, and hopefully a little bit more professional, cleaner, warmer, drier. So there's that, and we should know within a week whether that's going to happen or not. Melissa's going to continue getting the work done. My role's changed to getting the work in, growing business and selling products and growing the brand, and just generally being a business owner. Melissa's job is to get the work done. So Melissa's officially in charge of the workshop and officially in charge of all operations and organisation. It's one of her strengths, one of my weaknesses, and we've only been doing it a week, and to be honest with you, already we're noticing a big difference. Everybody thinks a little bit smoother, everybody's a lot happier, I feel a little bit less stressed. We've still got a lot of refining to do, and when the busy period comes that will change again, because that'll be a shock to everybody's system. But the Melissa going to continue running the place. We want to grow bike sales, but I'm going to wait until we're in a new building for that side of things. What else? Angelo is going to continue valeting. We're going to try and push his products a little bit more. Try and get him here full time. At the minute, he only does 2 days a week. We asked him to come in on Wednesdays, like today. It's Thursday today, like yesterday, because this time of year particularly, everything gets very mucky very quickly. The workshop side of things itself, Sam wants to continue growing that side. We're doing loads of, I don't know if you noticed, but we do loads of performance builds. I want to focus on, as my time frees up, I want to focus on doing the custom stuff. So I've been dabbling with HMS today. I'm behind right now because I'm doing, which I will show you, I am powder coating the brake parts and some wheel spaces. Shocker yellow. I've just looked, just applying it, didn't quite look as yellow as I thought. It looked quite green, to be honest, so I'm not quite sure if I've applied that correctly. I will have to double check. However, the green is quite nice. It's just whether or not it matches anything else on the bike, which I don't think it's going to, so that may change. And then really bike sales, I'm going to push the shop. I want to try and grow the brand more, partner up with some other small businesses, local businesses. We'll have the KKBO to do this year, which we are looking for Chicano, Vikla or Cholo style builds. So please, that for its own section in the show, that would be amazing if we could get something like that on the go. So please, if you do know somebody, please get in touch and show off their bike. The KKBO is one of those fun events where it's just casual and I don't know, it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is one of the good vibes from it, really. I think shows like that can go a little bit too, I don't know, strict on themselves. Yes, I am timing myself. So when you're powder coating, you have to stick to strict timings, and I've got 2 minutes left before I run downstairs and check these bits out. They could probably do a little bit longer because it's cold. There's that. I'm sure the guys from Head to the Shed will have another show to do. I don't know if it will quite be the same as the one we went to before. I'm hoping warmer outside and bigger and better. All right, Siri, shut up. But yeah, all of our hopes and dreams rest upon this planning permission on January the 20th. I'm not getting my hopes up too high because it's been 3 months now where they've said the 20th of this month, and it's been moved back another month. If that all happens and works out, you'll see one very happy Matt, and it'll be plastered all over social media and all that jazz. If it doesn't work out, then we are going to have to seriously rethink Matchbook Custom and its current setup and try and figure out where we can go that's going to fit what we want to do. So there's that side of things. Last year was a great year. This year can be even better. I mean, that's me signing off because I don't really know what else to talk about. I mean, I'm not people. The plan, I'm not sure. Let me. So that's the caliper. They're the tubes. I'm not sure.